Hello, it's Bonnie here. Welcome to my channel. It's the Purple Pookish Frog. Today I'm going to be doing my February TBR video for you. I hope you enjoy. Recently I've been watching a couple of people using the Tic Tac Toe TBR format for their videos and their Instagram accounts. I thought this was a brilliant idea, so I've adopted it for myself. And I will link everyone that I have been inspired by below, but mainly it's been Kelly Hooked on Books on Instagram along with Peekaboo Read. They both do a preset board every month where they each choose 3 prompts and put them on the board and post it on Instagram for everyone to use. Ruby Red on BookTube does a Tic Tac Toe TBR each month. I will link her videos below because she also has a Tic Tac Toe template on Google Sheets where she invites people to use to play along with her. I have used that Tic Tac Toe template that she put up, and I changed the prompts to suit my taste and my needs and chose my February prompts. I also watched a video from the Colourful Booknester. She specialises more in colouring books and pencils, but she's also done a few videos on the Tic Tac Toe TBRs. What she does is she chooses a number generator, and then whatever number that is, she will then go to Goodreads and go to that number listing on her TBR, and that's the book she will choose. I will also link her video down below for you to watch that because I quite enjoyed that. So what I have done in my Tic Tac Toe TBR is I have assigned numbers to my prompts, and I will use the random generator to choose the numbers, just like Ruby Red and the Colourful Booknester. I have created my own rules. Right, so the rules are: I need to read 3 books in a month minimum. The books need to be in a row, and a row can be in any direction. My punishment: no row means I lose the board. If I lose the board, 1 book from the board goes on to the next TBR. That book is chosen by using a number generator. I have chosen some rewards for myself. If I get 1 row, then I can get a prompt switch. That means in the next TBR, I can switch out a prompt if I don't like the one that had been generated for myself. The new prompt will have to be generated via the number generator. If I win 2 rows, that means I get a freebie, which allows me to put any book I like on my TBR. The only thing is I need to use a number generator to decide exactly which square it will go on. If I get 3 rows, that means I have a blackout. A blackout means I can buy a new book. The only problem is I am unlikely to get a blackout on a regular basis, or if any at all. So what I've also decided is that I will tally up my wins each month. So if I win the board 1 month, win the board the 2nd and the 3rd, then I get to buy a book because 3 wins will also equal a blackout. So that's the rules for my Tic Tac Toe TBR. So here we are, ready to do the February TBR. As we are ending the first week of February, I've already had my numbers picked. My punishment book has already been chosen as well. So here we go. My first prompt is 92, to read a mystery, and I've chosen No Police Like Holmes by Dan Adriaco. I don't really know much about it other than it's a mystery that is heavily inspired by Sherlock Holmes. And to be honest, that's all I needed to know in order to want to read the book. I got the book for free on Amazon. It's a free Kindle. I don't know if it is now, but I've had it on my Kindle for about a year, maybe 2. So I thought it's high time that I give it a read. The next prompt is number 40, which is to read a cozy mystery. I have chosen to go with The Quick and the Thread by Amanda Lee. It is the first book in the Embroidery Mysteries series, and I'm reading it in conjunction with a group of friends on a Facebook group where we are reading the Embroidery Mysteries throughout the year. I don't really know much about the book because I like to go into cosy mysteries and thrillers and things like that quite blind. But all I do know is that the main character is a person who owns a needle workshop, and there's a murder and they try to solve it. That's pretty much it. Right, so the next prompt is number 17, which is to read a book with a number in the title. And I've chosen 3 Things About Elsie by Joanna Cannon. This is actually my punishment book from last month. I am going to be reading this in the place of number 3 because that's what the number generator said. And this book is about an elderly lady in a nursing home. She'd had a fall, and while she's waiting for the emergency services to arrive, she starts thinking about a person from her past and her friend, and that's about as far as I know. It's very exciting, it sounds great, and I can't wait to read it. So the next prompt on the board is 115. It's to read the smallest book on your TBR. I'm going to be reading Nothing But Blackened Teeth by Cassandra Core. This is going to be a buddy read with Jem from the lovely Bookish Gems, and I can't wait. This is going to be a really good book. It's a ghost story in a mansion involving a ghostly bride. I think that's all I need to know, and that's all I do know. And I'm going to read this definitely. The next prompt is the middle square, which is prompt number 135, and that was to read my most anticipated book. And you can bet your arse it was the first book I've read this month and thoroughly enjoyed it, spoiler alert. It is Taste Like Candy by Ivy Tholen. Oh my god, very good book, you need to read it. I know this is a TBR video, but I've already read it and it's great. Fabulous, fabulous. It's about a group of senior girls who go on a scavenger hunt in a fairground and things happen. Definitely read it if you like a good slasher movie, okay? There you go. The next prompt is number 67, and that's to read an arc. I'm reading Face the Night by Alan Lakufka. Hopefully I've pronounced the name right. It's about a police sketch artist who has the ability to draw things and they come alive. So when she is called upon to draw a face, she draws the wrong one and it is terrifying. And she now has to face the night, I guess, and survive. That's all I know. It's going to be great. I can't wait to read it. It is due to come out on the 8th of March 2022, I believe. I'll make sure I'm correct. I'll correct myself if I'm not. But definitely excited to read that. The next prompt is number 60, and that's to read a book with an ugly cover. I've chosen to read Elizabeth by Ken Greenhall, and it's not the ugliest book, but it is on the book that I wanted to read this month. It's not the best book either. It's not the best cover, definitely. But yes, I definitely want to put this as my ugly cover prompt. And basically it's about a teenage girl who finds out that she's not who she thought she was, and she's supposed to speak to her parents about it, but she doesn't because she has other plans for them. And that's all I know, because that's all the synopsis said, and it's going to be great. The next prompt is number 87, and that is to read a book with 3 words in the title. I'm going to be reading The House of Hollow, and it's written by Crystal Sutherland. It's a YA horror novel, and I'm excited to read it. It's about three sisters. I believe they went missing when they were young, and then when they reappeared they had supernatural powers. Now later on in life, one of them goes missing again, and the other two have to work together to find out what happened to her and what happened to them when they last disappeared. That sounds cool. I'm up for it. Yes. The final prompt is number 5, and that was to read the highest rated book on your TBR. I have gone with Crescent City, Book 1, House of Earth and Blood by Sarah J. Maas. I cannot wait to read this. I'm reading this with the Late Night Bookworming book club. They're going to be spreading the book across 2 months because it's quite a big chunker, and I can't wait. I've had it on my TBR for such a long time, I've been actually quite scared to read it, but as it's been split across 2 months, I think I can handle it. In fact, I'm going to be starting that book today if all goes well and I find some reading time. So it's going to be good. I know that the second book is due to come out this month, so that'll be good. Maybe if I like this one, I'll buy the next book. So that's it. So that's my TBR for February. Let me know which ones you have read if you have, and definitely let me know which book you're anticipating the most this month. I hope you're all having a fantastic February so far. So if you enjoyed this video, please consider pressing like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!